organization was formed, and a humble beginning to realize that vision was made in the form of MGRM. The vision was of the ultimate rehabilitation of the human race. The mission was to make an individual a complete personality, and the hope was, may God rehabilitate mankind. It was a vision to create a corporate which would aid the growth of an individual in an all-encompassing manner, and thus contribute positively towards the growth of the society. Hence, in a world working towards adding value to their products, MGRM continuously strive to add value to an individual's life. Our efforts remain focused towards developing products and solutions which would address the physical, psychological, and social requirements of an individual. The 21st century sees the world besieged by tremendous problems and miseries in the form of global warming, HIV/AIDS, drugs, terrorism, civil wars, poverty, illiteracy, unemployment, ethnic riots, population growth, spiraling crime rates, juvenile delinquencies, teenage pregnancies, dysfunctional families, etc. MGRM strives to do business with a philosophy based on positive human values and to support every individual affected by such problems and miseries. Indeed, a daunting task in today's world where everything is heavily commercialized and human values are forgotten. Nevertheless, believing in the power of our vision and the force of a thought, we chose to persevere on this journey and on our commitment to our belief. MGRM has now grown into a diverse group of companies with a global presence, each company working with the same vision and contributing effectively towards the group's mission to make an individual a complete personality. The imbalances in an individual or in the society at large are no longer restricted to a region, race, or culture. The sufferings have started to assume alarming global proportions, and alarm bells have started to ring across all levels all over the world. Today, as promised by our vision, we see the landscape around us gradually starting to change and the power of a thought starting to take a distinct shape. There is an increasing talk on the need to start going back to our roots and bringing the balance back into ourselves and our societies. A safer, cleaner, and better world is sought after. Over the past 20 years, MGRM has developed globally effective products and solutions which address various dimensions of human growth through its proprietary technologies. MGRM has been successful in bringing the focus back on an individual and rebuilding a value base into our governance processes and systems that help in creating a better quality of life and a better world for all. The trend for our future generations has been set. Our journey continues. May God rehabilitate mankind. MGRM, an acronym for Multi-Domain Global Relationship Management, recognizes the physical, psychological, and social needs of a person at every stage of the human life cycle and addresses them through a variety of products and solutions having global applicability in multiple domains. The foundation of the group was laid towards the end of the 20th century, with a strong commitment to address the problems and miseries affecting people through research-based solutions. Today, MGRM is a diversified multi-sector group developing revolutionary proprietary technologies in different domains through the process of search and research and translating them into business opportunities with the mission to make an individual a complete personality. The MGRM Group has presence in more than 12 countries and a large consumer base of approximately 2 million individuals and corporates. It delivers the very best for every stakeholder, be it the customer, investor, or society in general, with the help of a dedicated workforce that strives relentlessly to fulfill the group's mission. All MGRM employees share 3 core values: sincere, sustained, hard work. These values help strengthen MGRM's business decisions and commitment towards the vision of ultimate rehabilitation of human race, the mission to make an individual a complete personality, and the hope, may God rehabilitate mankind. The mission of MGRM is to make an individual a complete personality. A complete personality can be defined as a person who is positive, productive, and socially conscious. MGRM identifies and recognizes each country, state, district, city, society, or community as different systems with locations, culture, necessities, or requirements as variables, and has developed a common proprietary platform, M-Star Governance, setting ultimate rehabilitation as a process to achieve this mission. MGRM proprietary technologies have evolved on the basis of the human life cycle. MGRM has effectively mapped each stage of human growth to identify needs and requirements of a particular stage and applied its vast domain expertise to solidify trends that address these needs to develop advanced technologies or technology protocols. These technologies are used to create products and services with 3-dimensional applicability, which provide solutions for the process of ultimate rehabilitation. MGRM's products and services, though unidimensional in application, are multidimensional in applicability, addressing preventive, pre-problem, problem, and post-problem requirements. Through years of extensive research, MGRM has developed innumerable world-class concepts and unparalleled proprietary solutions, which are licensed to corporations and foundations to develop their own range of products and services. MGRM's strengths lie in its blend of technology and values, its process-driven solutions, vibrant in-house research, a global presence, its multi-domain range of products, its work culture, and vigorous adherence to quality. Every product, service, and solution at MGRM intrinsically features a blend of technology and human values that allow the company to meet specific, location-related nuances of any domain at an individual level, thus promoting harmonious growth of the individual and society. MGRM uses a high degree of process orientation through an in-house tool called MGRM Engineering Practices, or the MEP. This tool allows an integrated view of everything that goes on within the organization, enforcing quality processes in all areas of work delivered by every employee of the group. At the core of each activity of MGRM and its offerings is a rich heritage of research that spans more than 2 decades. Exchange of ideas and concepts among the group companies enables best practices and global advancements to be integrated into product development, human resource development, and service deployment. MGRM enjoys a global presence by virtue of its group companies, large team, and satisfied customers spread across the world. This allows the group to address similar issues in varied environments, which adds to the knowledge pool and enables it to improve on product design and delivery. MGRM has developed a variety of products, services and solutions that address the e-governance needs of various domains through integrated applications. At MGRM, we pride ourselves in having a culture that promotes ideas, creativity, and a sense of community. The MGRM corporate culture allows every individual to blossom into a responsible, productive, and socially conscious member of the society. Our team of accomplished scientists, technocrats, and talented professionals is driven by the 5 tenets of M-Star: moral, simple, transparent, accountable, and responsive. These ensure that each member is committed, involved, and appreciated. And with the zeal to achieve our corporate mission, the MGRM family is a one-of-its-kind workforce with an exemplary corporate culture. MGRM products, services, and solutions adhere to international standards and are developed under stringent quality control and world-class processes. In labs, the MGRM Research Center is credited with more than 200 patents, over 100 trademarks, and 50 licenses. Some of MGRM's recognition and certifications include the US FDA approval, CE marking for Europe, Good Manufacturing Practices certified by the WHO, ISO 9001-2000 and ISO 13485-2003 for quality management systems, ISO 14001-2004 for occupational health and safety management, CNM Level 4 for application services. MTCP, or the MGRM Technologies Comprehensive Products, are a synthesis of the systems approach, governance approach, human values, human life cycle requirements, and an individual's personality as applicable to various domains. This unique blend, with the help of MGRM's proprietary developmental tool, MTCP technology, produces products, processes, services, and solutions that address the 3 dimensions: physical, psychological, and social across the human existence and interactions. Because of this all-encompassing approach, MGRM offerings are complete and cater to every need of an individual. Accordingly, the MGRM Technologies comprehensive products are classified into 3 categories: MTCP, addressing the physical dimension; MTCP, addressing the psychological dimension; and MTCP, addressing the social dimension. The uniqueness of each of these technologies is that they are multi-domain in nature and are capable of catering to domain-specific stakeholders as well as inter-domain interactions. M-Star governance is the mandate for secure transactions. It includes master systems for timely action and response transformation. It sets principles for e-governance practices that comply with the quality standards: moral, simple, transparent, accountable, and responsive. This cohesive platform gives information about various elements of a domain and allows interaction, transaction, and transformation to take place. It serves as a one-stop, non-stop, anytime, anywhere service with e-citizens' complete relationship management, utilizing the available ICT tools. MGRM's e-governance platform has openness and transparency, accountability, universal access to information, responsiveness, participation, consensus-oriented, equity and inclusiveness, equality, effectiveness, interoperability. The concept of delivery to development encompasses women and child development, early childhood education, social programs targeted towards girl children, pregnant women, primary, secondary, and higher education, vocational education, skill development, professional development, and employment. Under the umbrella of M-Star Education Expert System, Several solutions support the requirements of the delivery to development phase of the human life cycle. MSTAR Education Expert Systems completely integrate all academic and administrative departments within an educational institution and cater to the requirements of all elements within the education domain: student, teacher, alumni, management, and parent. These expert systems are e-governance compliant, OMB driven, integrated applications for schools, colleges, universities, technical institutes, and other educational institutions. MSTAR Education Expert Systems are fully developed, fully integrated, fully tested with proven technology, ready to implement, involves all domain stakeholders, e-governance compliant, domain enriching, values blended with technology, life cycle approach based, individual focused, research based. MGRM's raison d'etre is to make an individual a complete personality. All activities in MGRM are focused around this principal tenet to create products and services that address the physical, psychological, and social needs of individuals across borders, nationalities, color, and creed. MGRM Technologies develops, markets, and licenses proprietary multi-sector technology solutions, products, and services across the globe. Powered by MTCP Technology, the proprietary technology concept and development tool, the company provides integrated solutions that meet the needs of individuals, businesses, institutions, and countries. The hallmark of company's processes is the human life cycle approach, which makes it possible to completely identify past requirements, existing deficiencies, and future needs of a domain. Its extensive research and unparalleled domain knowledge helps to leverage best available technologies and evolve a spectrum of unique, trend-setting, comprehensive, and multi-domain proprietary technologies that are policy compliant, domain enriching, user-friendly, and ready to use. MGRM Net is India's leading multi-domain e-governance technology company. Established in 1998, MGRM Net markets and implements state-of-the-art education expert systems, pharmaceuticals e-governance systems, and countrywide e-governance solutions. These systems address the multidimensional, life cycle-based needs of education, pharmaceuticals, country and state governance under the auspice of patented concepts, delivery to development, and multi-completeness solutions, and brand names MSTAR, M-Pharma, and M-Go. MGRM Net's primary focus is on education and has been at the forefront of introducing revolutionary solutions such as the MSTAR Education e-governance systems and the MSTAR Expert systems, which are rapidly transforming the education domain. Pain, injuries, disease, poverty, illiteracy, school dropouts, civil unrest, relationship strife. There's suffering in all walks of life. Society needs an answer. MGRM creates products, services, and solutions to rehabilitate individuals across three human dimensions: physical, psychological, and social, a humble contribution in the service of mankind. People suffering from disease, injury, disability, and deformity require physical rehabilitation. MGRM offers a range of products that cater to preventive, pre-treatment, treatment, and post-treatment rehabilitation care for individuals at every stage of the human life cycle. By tapping the human life cycle and an individual's personality, MGRM has developed applications and services that help individuals to become more disciplined, productive, and therefore more likely to make a positive social contribution. The social ills of discrimination, unemployment, lack of adequate resources, and other factors affect an individual's standing in society and are issues that require social rehabilitation. MGRM has taken a small step in social rehabilitation by giving technological inputs and access to global market to talented rural artisans and craftsmen through its My Home endeavor. The MGov Master Governance Platform comprises of countrywide, value-based e-governance solutions. It includes country IDs for all citizens along with development and management of country portal. This platform includes Citizen ID, e-passport, e-voter card, e-certificates, e-health card, e-insurance solution, country portal. MGov is about transforming the fundamental relationship between the government and its citizens. It acts as a catalyst towards a nation's physical, psychological, and social transformation and its evolution towards higher plateau of opportunities, values, and newer concepts of individuality and citizenship. It redefines good governance as providing services through a process of controlling mechanism, which includes steps of information, interaction, transaction, and transformation by the administration to the citizens of the country. MSTAR School Expert System is the PACTOP-enabled, process-driven, integrated e-governance application for schools, public, private, aided, unaided, municipal, residential, including pre-primary and nursery education providers, encompassing all academic and administrative processes. MSTAR is an acronym for Managing People, Data, Information, Scheduling, Resources, Tracking, Processes and Workflows, Analyzing, Outcomes, and Reporting, Alerts, Queries, and MIS. The objective of MSTAR School Expert System is to create one standard educational governance system in a school. It is an expert system that caters to the needs of uniform teaching, standard reporting, and reliable managing of processes across the domain. It seeks to integrate and involve all the stakeholders of the educational domain onto a single integrated platform, all working towards one agenda, to make an individual a complete personality. The Online Multi-Domain Value Card, or the OMV card, is a microprocessor chip embedded multifunctionality card. It is the key to access MSTAR and is based on the proprietary PACTOP technology and PACTOP management system, a highly advanced and secure framework. It is a vital and most visible part of MSTAR as the entire application is driven through the OMV card. An OMV card is like a pocket computer that binds all users onto a common platform, provides an identity and voice to every MSTAR user, serves as a multifunctionality card, assigns roles, privileges, and duties to each user, builds a process into activities of daily living, provides for a security-rich and disciplined growth environment, builds transparency, responsibility, and accountability, tracks usage, frequency, performance or services, and outcomes. The multifunctionality card acts as an ID card, attendance card, canteen card, library card, student voting card, health card, fee card, facility access card, e-report card, and more. MSTAR School Expert System is a comprehensive system and features several modules that are supported by a network of sub-modules. These modules cover each and every aspect of the school's running and are infused with the best practices in education institution governance from across the world, which allows them to simplify, empower, and restore systematic processes. By facilitating well-defined steps in school functions, from admissions and attendance to exams, hostel and mess management to payroll, the modules of MSTAR offer a complete solution on a single integrated platform. Admission, attendance, examination, fee, financials, HRM, inventory, library, payroll, purchase, scheduler, time office maintenance, transport. Nature's system is a marvel of exclusive technologies. Planet Earth is a marvelous creation of flawless technologies. These inherent technologies are evident in the functioning of the Earth. Seasons, for example, inherently programmed to perform specific tasks, are seamlessly integrated with one another. One season systematically leads to another, nurturing every realm of existence, and hence maintaining the vital balance in the ecosystems, a balance essential to our varied systems. These exclusive technologies are not just truly beautiful but also remarkable in their character and consistency. We are completely dependent on nature's technologies for sustenance. In absence of nature's technologies, there can be no life. Over the years, however, man has ruthlessly disturbed the nature system. We enjoy the luxury of air conditioning without any consideration to the rise in global temperature, a catastrophe charted by our own activities. The merciless cutting of trees is not just wiping out the natural habitat of many species, but also resulting in poor rains, leading to a rise in worldwide drought conditions. Have you ever thought of the increase in natural disasters such as tsunamis, earthquakes, cyclones, tornadoes, forest fires, or the extreme weather conditions we all are experiencing? To restore normalcy, we need to rehabilitate and rebuild. But at what cost? We at MGRM, may God rehabilitate mankind. Search and research are the essence of mankind. The resultant awareness leads to an individual's physical, psychological, social, and spiritual evolution. Extensive scientific and medical research has proved that the concept of rehabilitation is not limited to physical rehabilitation. Ultimate rehabilitation for the human race is one that can recognize and simultaneously encompass all the above elements that make an individual a complete personality. MGRM has given a network of exclusive technologies to enable an individual to become a complete personality. When we think of Ram, Guru Nanak, Jesus, Allah, or Mother Teresa, we think of complete personalities. These great individuals have not only contributed to the physical, psychological, and social network of exclusive technologies, but have also set examples of perfections in these three realms. A state of perfection that leads us towards spiritual evolution. A state of perfection that is possible for any one of us to achieve. MGRM's network of exclusive technologies provide the only means to make a complete personality. In absence of MGRM's network of exclusive technologies, there can be no complete personality. Imagine the consequences of a disturbed state of being. When you have an unhealthy body, an imbalanced mind, and an unsound social life, there cannot be a complete personality. If we look around, we see an increase in various types of disorders. For instance, we see a drastic increase in anxiety-related disorders, mental ill health, extreme mood swings, rampant eating disorders in teenagers, excessive alcohol and drug abuse, etc. There is an increase in juvenile crimes and juvenile illnesses. To restore a normal state of being and to make an individual a complete personality, we have MGRM. Dr. Murthy founded MGRM with this all-encompassing vision, a vision that leads to the transformation of an individual into a complete personality through the process of ultimate rehabilitation. All activities at the MGRM group of companies are guided by this vision. Search and research are the essence of mankind. The resultant awareness leads to an individual's physical, psychological, social, and spiritual evolution. Extensive scientific and medical research has proved that the concept of rehabilitation is not limited to physical rehabilitation. Ultimate rehabilitation for the human race is one that can recognize and simultaneously encompass all the above elements that make an individual a complete personality. Since the time man came into existence, he has always been searching for a meaning of existence, for health, wealth, happiness, and ultimately for truth. The word search in Dr. Murthy's vision statement means the experience of billions of people accumulated over thousands of years. These experiences, encapsulated in ancient scriptures, have got assimilated in our lives in the form of various cultures and have entrusted a legacy of rituals, festivals, and value systems that help us lead a balanced, civilized life. Research follows the process of search and involves careful inquiry or a systematic study of a phenomenon. Here, research refers to the new understanding of the concepts or knowledge already existing in various scriptures, based on the present day-to-day experiences of an individual. Search and research are a never-ending process, and this is the essence of mankind. Sometimes an individual learns from his own experiences, and sometimes from the experience of others. All the day-to-day activities of an individual take place within the physical, psychological, and social dimensions of his existence. One must strive to reach perfection in all the dimensions and move towards evolution. Evolution is a multidimensional, multidirectional progressive development, which is more than just growth. It is like the unfolding of a lotus. Awareness an individual gains from the fruits of search and research helps him unfold and acts as a guide in the process of evolution. In common understanding, rehabilitation is associated with the body, but physical rehabilitation for a disability or disease is only a part of the concept of rehabilitation. To re-establish one's position in society is also rehabilitation, and an individual with improper thoughts also requires rehabilitation. The concept of ultimate rehabilitation, envisioned by Dr. Murthy, simultaneously includes the physical, psychological, and social aspects of an individual's problems before attempting at any rehabilitative effort. Ultimate rehabilitation means that an individual is physically fit to perform his daily activities, psychologically balanced and active, socially established with no negative issues in his day-to-day social interactions, and spiritually enlightened. The path of evolution makes it essential that an individual tries to approach perfection in all the dimensions and seeks the process of ultimate rehabilitation whenever required. Living is an art, and the whole process of ultimate rehabilitation leading an individual to become a complete personality is closely related to our day-to-day living and the concept of doing one's duty. If an individual performs his duties in the realm of the body, mind, and society, he would be fit in health, mind, and have a sound social life. Striving towards the stage of perfection by eliminating all hindrances is ultimate rehabilitation. And the combination of search and research provides the right platform for the process of ultimate rehabilitation. Rehabilitation is a beautiful word. It is a generic term with no medical, social disability or negative connotation. Rehabilitation means to rehabitat, or to go back to the original habitat or condition. When the habitat changes or is disturbed, man tends to lose his sense of comfort and wants to go back to the original condition. Re plus habitat or rehabilitation, in a sense, is the process of going back to the original habitat or condition. In a spiritual or philosophical sense, rehabilitation means the inherent need of man to go back to his primal source.